infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Cancers mid-month soul path check-in for the mid-September to the end of September 2022. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. I also want to remind everybody to check your other placements, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. And if you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments of the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank yous to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-September to the end of September 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. All right, 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Page of Wands, and at the bottom we have the 10 of Wands. So with the 3 of Wands here, or there might be some of that energy in there. But the 3 of Cups here, you are kind of stepping into this collaboration, this friendship, essentially this partnership. Now, for me, this can also speak of some sort of ritual or ceremony, but there is a collaboration taking place here. This pooling of energy. And with the 6 of Cups, this is, you're coming together with someone you share memories with this nostalgia of the 6 of Cups here. Perhaps a time where things felt a little bit more innocent, and there was more this childlike joy going on. So definitely someone from your past is going to be connected with this collaboration here. And with the Page of Wands here, this connection is really opening you up to these endless potentials here. You're finding a lot of freedom by reconnecting to this person and this energy of this childlike innocence here. And at the bottom we have the 10 of Wands here. So this is going to be somewhat of hard work. Now, this is appears like this is this labor of love kind of hard work. And I feel like we will get more about that as we move forward. But this also speaks of a responsibility. So you have this responsibility to this inner child, if you will. There's definitely something that needs to be nurtured at this time, this innocence of heart here. But it does appear that whatever you do in this connection is going to be fruitful, and because you are bringing these wands home, if you will. So you're bringing this spirit fire home so that these wands can go to their proper use here. All right, let's get 3 cards. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck. We'll get 3 cards from the top split, and then we'll do the same for the bottom split. Please give us a message for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-September to the end of September. I, too, am also Cancer. So, while there's moments of silence while I may be shuffling, do pay attention to anything you see in your mind's eye. If you have a strong emotion bubble up, or you hear a word or song lyrics, or you smell something that reminds you of something, do pay attention to those, as that is your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in person, I am connecting to your energy, and so your energy is very much here, and vice versa. So do pay attention to those intuitive hits. Once again, 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right, and unmasking. Thank you. The Castle. 1 more, please. And Shadowy Experience. And at the bottom we have the Djinn. All right. So we start this line out with the unmasking here. So there, and I feel like this is like right at the middle of September. There is going to be this unveiling, and there's going to be a lifting of a veil of some form or fashion here. And it is this lifting of this veil that brings you into this friendship with this past person, or perhaps it's past people. But something is revealing this to you. So there's a truth that has been revealed to you, and this is what kind of brings this person back around, or makes the conditions right for this energy to be able to come back into your sphere of reality here. So there has been in some way a question that has been unanswered for a time, and the answer to your question is coming in. And concerning your efforts here, the Spirit is extending a gesture and extending their hand to you. So you are receiving this aid in the Spirit in whatever this endeavor is. And I feel like it's also the hand of the Spirit that is lifting this veil for you. And when it does so, this Spirit, whatever it may be, is going to be glimpsed here. It's going to momentarily reveal itself to you. And once it's revealed, then you know that it's there, and then you notice the movements of this spirit here. And you realize that what may have seemed like a dark force has actually been helping you out. And this is going to change your perception of things. And this is going to change how you move forward here. But again, there is this big truth that's being revealed in this. And the Spirit is saying, extending its hand and saying, come with me. I have something I want to show you. And then we have the castle here. So what it's wanting to show you is this path to physical and spiritual wealth, this abundance and success in the physical, but also in the spirit here. And when this takes place, you're going to have this great sense of achievement here. It's like when you bring these wands home and they go to their proper use, you're going to feel very good about yourself here. And you're starting to see that your goal is reachable. Your goal is attainable here. And this is also this hand of the Spirit offering you a sanctuary here. In this structure here. This is also speaking of dreams, so do pay close attention to your dreams. Maybe keep a dream journal. But this is also speaking of like these dreams of manifestation, daydreams. And this is also speaking of as above, so below. So we have the castle here, and in the sky here, there is also this castle floating here. So this as above, so below energy here. And then we have the shadowy experience. So in the past, you have gone through a bad experience, for lack of a better word. And maybe this is what's being revealed to you, is the reason why there was this bad experience. And that some of it is connected to you may be resisting change at this time. You're resisting expressing yourself here. Your energy is contracted here. So this is also saying that you have been doing your shadow work, but to continue doing this shadow work. Continue to process, integrate, and release these things. And this is also speaking that you have some untapped potential here within you. And this reconnecting to this energy and this person of your past is going to help you realize just how far you can go and just how powerful you actually are here. But before this, your energy feels very restricted here. There is an element of negative thoughts, kind of taking your attention and kind of doing this loop-de-loop here, this circular thought type of thing here. But the Spirit wants you to know that these are self-imposed restrictions, and that they are coming in with a helping hand to lift the veil on these things, to shine the light on these things, on this inner critic. I feel like you have been kind of hard on yourself. But this being hard on yourself, one, this is part of this circular thought, but this is a misperception that you have of yourself. You might be a little self-deprecating, and that this these things that the mind is saying are a work of fiction. These things aren't actually true, but they are creating this misperception of yourself, and this in turn determines how you move through reality, and then how reality responds to you. So getting this in check seems to be quite important in moving forward here, because this also marks a personal transition here. And in a lot of ways, this is a rite of passage for a lot of us, is to go through this shadowy experience. And then we have the jinn here. There's some gnats in here. Interesting. So this is not the genie in the lamp like in the cartoons. This is like the historical jinn. And if you're not familiar, I suggest you look that up. But this is a cunning force here. Now, I do feel like this is kind of working for you to a certain extent. And this isn't this shadowy experience. This is something else that you've come across on your way. There is a shape-shifting energy, and this in the past has caused you some sleepless nights, because this is very formidable here. This can stir up some fear if you have the wrong perception of it, or maybe a misperception of yourself and your power here. Because this type of energy is somewhat deceptive. There is a dual aspect to this, where it is light and dark. It's malevolent and benevolent. This can betray you, and it can also be loyal. There's a two-faced aspect to this energy, and there's nothing good or bad necessarily about it. That's just the nature of this type of energy or entity, or however you want to word this. But it does appear at this time that it is in part aiding you to a certain extent. Now, to what extent, it is hard to say, but you want to take this energy with a grain of salt here. All right. Excuse me. So my throat is going out. So you definitely have something you need to express and communicate at this time. So please give us 3 cards for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-September to the end of September 2022. 3 cards, please. We have the owl. Now, I can't say, because it's so many. A lot of these decks that I use for this particular reading have an owl card in them. It's not just one deck has the owl card. So a lot of people have gotten an owl card in this specific cycle here. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. All right, so We have the owl, the World Eclipse, the Flood, and the World Watcher. Interesting. All right. So, like I said, we start out with the owl in this line here. So you and the spirit, both of these, you have a few things going on here, but they are really imparting this wisdom to you, and this is how this jinn is kind of helping you. It's really aiding you with this wisdom. Now, with energies like this, though, you want to learn what you can learn, and then you let them go and do whatever they do. You don't necessarily want to be tied to this energy. This energy, it feels like, has been with you for some time. And so you are somehow linked to this energy. But they're both bringing in quite a bit of wisdom for you. Also, reconnecting with this past energy is going to impart on you a lot of experiential wisdom here. So your intuition is really, it is very strong, but it also feels like it's a little sporadic. It's on, but it's kind of going, it's kind of up and down and kind of going in places, directions that perhaps you're not used to, is the way that it feels. And this is in part because you are coming into a certain element of psychic powers and abilities, supernatural powers and abilities that you may not necessarily be used to. Now, these are meant for you. So it's like when you first get in the water and it's really cold and you're you're really cold. But over time you acclimate to these temperatures and these energies, these powers here. But this veil that's being lifted is really causing you to think more independently. And this is granting you this keen insight to some mystery that is in your sphere of reality. This is going to cause you to set up some firm boundaries, which some people from the past, not this person from the past, but someone from your immediate past, may have issue with that. But that's their issue to figure out. But this is also giving you, like the owl, the ability to see and navigate through the darkness here. And you're seeing things from multiple angles, multiple perspectives here. Then we have the World Eclipse. So there is a change that I feel like happens either before you're seeing this or shortly after. There is this change, this veil that is lifted creates this change. It is in fact the catalyst, which is this eclipse energy here. And again, this opens you up to infinite potential, infinite possibilities here. Setting your intentions kind of ablaze. It's kind of like the veil is lifted and all of a sudden your intentions just roll out into the world, or I wanted to say explode out into the world, but I didn't know if that might be a little too extreme. But there is this heavy growth energy taking place here, especially with this past person here, and coming together in this collaboration in this way, and brings a heavy growth. Because the Spirit has come in, lifted this veil, and this creates this twist of fate here. This is actually very powerful. But if it hasn't happened yet, there is an event approaching here, and the Spirit is wanting you to know that too, so that you can somewhat in your energy be prepared for that. It's also telling you that for confirmation as you're hearing this. But this does lead to ultimate success here. And like the eclipse, this is an auspicious sign. This is a good sign. And this marks a new era in your path moving forward here. And this, the flood is coming right underneath this shadowy experience card. So, with the flood, you have experienced this loss and a certain level of misfortune, this dark experience, a shadowy experience, this bad experience of misfortune. And when the Spirit comes in and lifts this veil, the past is going to be destroyed here. It's going to be washed out. Once you see this, you can't unsee it. And so initially this might feel like an unwanted change here. It might feel like a turbulent change, but this energy is going to shift rather quickly, because this past person is almost like coming in right away. It's like this happens and then the past person comes in, like not the same day, but you could almost, it feels like perhaps even like the same week, within days here. So you're not going to be in this energy for very long, because this is clearing the past. And this also speaks of this death, but the rebirth. Whenever there's a flood, it brings new soil to the environment, and this makes this ripe for new growth here. But there is kind of somewhat of a shock that this lift may create here. And then we have the World Watcher here. So, again, with this veil being lifted, you're starting to see how things have been working, and also see how things have been working against you. You're kind of seeing this plot that was in play here. You're seeing the story from this new perspective here. So the Spirit is saying, do keep watch. Stay observant, and do expect this movement here, because you are going to be judging what's seen here. You're not necessarily going to like what what is being shown to you, but it is necessary that you see the truth of the matter, so that you can align with truth and align with where you're destined to be here. So in this sense, you are taking advantage of the knowledge of what has been seen here. And you are finding balance. because there is definitely something that has been hidden from you. Almost something that was disguised in plain sight. And when you notice it, you're going to have this feeling of, oh, like I can't believe I didn't notice that. And again, my voice is just like going out. So there's definitely something you're going to want to express concerning that. But the Spirit is saying, do express this in a healthy way, because this could potentially bring up a lot of feelings. So it's important to take a deep breath, and you might want to count to 3 before you express yourself here. So please give us 2 or 3 cards for Cancer, for what is on their soul path for mid-September to the end of September. Mother Nature. Quite a few people have gotten, or quite a few signs have gotten this Mother Nature card also. 1 or 2 more cards, please. All right, we'll take them. Insight Fire. That card has never come out before. The Journey. That one has not either. All right. Ooh. So definitely, goodness. So spending time in nature, really communing with nature, these nature spirits. Here we have the moon cycles here. So the planet and the transits, these moon phases, are definitely going to be playing an important role in the timing of these things. So do pay attention to those things. This is also saying get out in nature. This is how we kind of renew our energy. And also actively connect with the spirits of your environment, these nature spirits, these local spirits that are there around you all the time. But the Spirit is saying actively connect with them. And then we have this card, Insight Fire. So you are coming into this insight, and you are bringing home this spirit fire here. And as you see, this path here is leading to the center of this mandala here. This geometrical angel, if you will. So your path is really going someplace quite beautiful and powerful. And this is also very auspicious. So this is part of your path here to go through these things. This veil must be lifted. You have to see the truth of this in order to move forward here. And this is, it says Insight Fire, but this card is like kind of radiating power as I hold it here. And there's really something about the third eye, as there is a face right here. The third eye kind of pouring this light. And again, this throat area of this being is really lit up and shooting out here. So we have this expression here, this verbal expression, but also this vision of this mandala. is part of your path here. And you could almost say, and then we have the journey card. So this is part of your journey. And how this things in this card seem very dark, but if you see this heart area is really illuminating here. We have this geometrical shape here. So your heart energy is really blooming here. Now, saying connect in nature, and this seems to be a night scene. So perhaps going out in nature at night in the dark. This can be very powerful, especially concerning the moon cycles. And again, this person is connecting with this, it might be a deer or a reindeer, elk or something, but it's like they're touching inside of this being. So these nature spirits, again, this is an important role for part of your journey here. And then we have open channel here. So again, with the heart, this being here has their hand over their heart, and their hand has an eye on it. So you're starting to see things through the lens of the heart here, concerning your journey and concerning connecting with these spirits, these entities that do appear to be around you and aiding you. And this energy line up this individual, this energy is on its way to the throat, to the fifth chakra. This is where we express ourselves here. So again, with this expression is bubbling to the top. You, and the spirit is saying, don't hold it in. Don't mute yourself. Let this expression come out. But as you do this, do see things from the lens of the heart, and this will make this expression gentle, soft, and sweet. You don't want to build negative energy with this. You want to be able to express yourself and release. And as you do, this energy continues to rise to the third eye here, again with this third eye energy. So you're really stepping into this vision, this spiritual vision, this insight, the ability to navigate through the darkness with ease. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is Cancer's inner landscape like, inner climate like on their soul path for mid-September to the end of September. 2 or 3 cards, please. All right, we have air. That's way too many. So we have air and fire here. One more, please. I've got to get one more on that. Albatross. So we have this air energy with this feather. Now, just right away, I feel like if you find a feather along your path as you're walking, and it does seem to be a unique kind of feather that you're going to be finding. Do know that this is a sign from the spirit that they are with you, and this is a sign for confirmation for you, to give you some reassurance in this department. So, thought. So, all of these things as they move forward is really going to have you not in your thoughts, but this is going to bring up a lot of things mentally for you in the thought department here. So, alignment. So when you come into this partnership with this past person, you're going to feel this alignment energy. You are also going to feel very aligned in your energy centers here. And then we have breath. So breath, expression. You are going to be expressing yourself. And like I said earlier, take a deep breath, count to 3, and then express yourself. And then it says intentions. So again, these intentions are just going to be like blowing out like this strong gust of wind into reality here. Then we have fire here. So creation. So this partnership is going to be somewhat of a creative endeavor here. You're going to be feeling very creative moving forward. This also speaks of destruction. So again, this something, the past has to go to build anew. So there is this destruction and creation energy taking place. This is kind of a changing kind of energy. And beginning. So you are kind of beginning this new era here. And again, expression. So there is really something you need to express. The Spirit is kind of over highlighting this here, that expression, express yourself, is going to be really important to these, to express your true thoughts and feelings to this past energy. But I also feel like to this person from the past that you will be partnering with, to really express yourself to them also is going to be really important also. And just in general in life, it's so important to express ourselves. We never want to mute ourselves. And then we have the albatross. So faith, you are moving forward with the faith in the spirits. You're gaining this faith in yourself. This veil is being lifted, and you're getting a glimpse of what's lifting it. This is going to give you faith or renew your faith in the workings of these spirits here, and that they are in fact with you. Endurance. So with this hard work and bringing these wands home, this takes endurance. But whatever this shadowy experience you have been in prior to this, you have really shown endurance. And this has actually made you strong to where you can endure almost anything after that. And then we have journey again. So the journey, this heart-opening journey, connecting with these spirits, and again, this speaks of hope. So this is renewing a lot of things for you. This faith and hope. is really what's coming out of this here. Whereas you may have lost faith or you've lost hope in something here. So I won't speculate on that. We will get a little bit more here. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-September to the end of September 2022. Thank you. All right, we have Trip, and on there are some planets. Or what was it I was doing a minute ago? Yesterday's truth. So, all right, one more card, please. Too many. All right, one card. Don't worry, if those cards are meant to come out, they will come out again. Okay. They kind of hit like this. All right. So we have a Trip here. And this is really speaking to this journey more so than anything else. But on this journey, the planets and the moon cycles are really going to be important in the timing of the events in this journey here. And then this card says, or what was it I was doing a minute ago? Yesterday's truth. So when this veil is lifted and there's this kind of this shocking reveal, this is a little bit easier to handle because within yourself you know that this is kind of yesterday's truth. This is a cycle that needs to come to its completion here. You know that this is, in fact, yesterday's truth, and you're ready for today's truth. And then we have grass. So you may be utilizing certain you may be utilizing certain sacred sacraments. That's what I'm trying to say. Perhaps some plant medicine could be important. But we have grass, so I don't mind if I do. Smoke them if you got them. All right, and then you have far out. So as you release the old and you kind of come into this new connection, you find all these endless possibilities and potentials open to you, and you realize what has been aiding you as you get a glimpse of this entity here. It is far out. It is like wow, this kind of wow moment. And then we have this card, no trips without a tripper. So there's no journey without a journeyer. So there is an element of this journey that the Spirit is asking you to practice some healthy detachment in, and it's like with this Ten of Wands. If you are identified with the one who is carrying this burden, then this is a very burdensome activity. But if you take a step back and you see that, this person or this thing that is experiencing this burden, I can see it here. I can see it on the card here. And within yourself, if you can see the activities of the mind saying, oh, this is such a burden, then there is some space in between you and what is burdened here. And so the Spirit is asking you to utilize that type of healthy detachment, if that makes any sense. And then we have stop here. So with these negative thoughts, with this looping kind of thought pattern here, this inner critic, stop. The Spirit is saying stop. The Spirit is also saying when you connect with this new energy, the tendency or you're going to want to go forward very quickly. And the Spirit is saying stop and smell the roses here. Really enjoy this. All right. 1 or 2 cards, please, for Cancers for what is on their soul path for mid-September to the end of September, please. 2 or 3 cards. Oh, wow. Okay. 2 or 3 cards, please. This is too many. All right. 2 or 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right. The Gift. Let's get 1 or 2 more. The Prophet. 1 more, maybe. One more. All right. Well, okay. We'll do it. We're doing it. All right. So we have the Gift here. Now, I know what the booklet says about this, but I don't usually read the cards by the book. So the Gift here, and we see this 6 of Cups. There is this extension, this gift of this cup, this that's full of growth here. So with this person from your past, as you come into this partnership, they're going to give you a gift that is really going to feel quite special, regardless of what it is. It might even just be a piece of paper that says something, or it might just be a flower, but there's something about it, the handoff, the energetic exchange here is going to feel super special. It's really going to put some things in motion here, this gift. And then we have the Prophet here. So, and with this serpent befriended here. So you are really coming into this secret, sacred knowledge as you come into this partnership here. And you're also receiving this secret, sacred knowledge from these spirit entities here. Various different energies here. You're receiving this wisdom, this ancient wisdom here. This is really going to open your third eye in such a way to, you may start having some prophetic dreams or visions in your meditations, in your practices, whatever your astral work may be. So do pay attention to those, and I would say just keep a journal specifically for those things, because those things are coming here. It's like once you see what's beyond the veil and what lifts the veil, this unlocks quite a bit within your energetic system. You can't unsee it. And then we have the white buffalo. So this is a cultural figure within Native American culture here. But also, a white buffalo is an auspicious sign. And again, with this world eclipse, this new era beginning. And I know that traditionally it's not said that things like this are utilized in something like this, but really it feels like utilizing sacred sacraments at this time could be beneficial. Now, I have to be very careful the way I word that, but so take that as you will. And again, with this air, seeing these feathers, and on this pipe here, there are a lot of feathers, and in her hair there is a feather. And I could be wrong, but I believe the tale of the white buffalo lady is has a lot to do with the starting to wear the feathers in your hair and utilizing these peace pipes, if you will. And the gate. So you are, and it's like this spirit lifting the veil for a moment, and you see what's on the other side with the clarity. Now, I'm not just speaking this metaphorically. I'm talking about actually seeing here. This is the type of thing, and your mind will kind of not compute. But that is the way things work when these things pop up. The mind does not compute. So please, what would you like to leave Cancers with for what is on their soul path from mid-September to the end of September? Please give us 3 cards for a parting message for our Cancers here. All right. 2 more cards, please. All right. Let's scoot these up a little bit. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles here. So with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like even since the beginning of the month, you're feeling very ambitious here. And this is going to continue up. There may be a stutter stop when this veil is lifted, but you are quickly going forward again, because you are headed for your success. And it's like you're not taking anything less than success. You're getting your success. My voice is going out. So again, with this expression, it's very important in getting your success here. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles here. So there, this change here is going to cause this reprioritization. This is also speaking about the fact that you are very adaptable. You've become adaptable through these hardships that you have experienced in the past here. But you are coming off of this rocky ocean and onto solid ground here as you connect with this past energy and come into this partnership. And because of this past energy, kind of the reveal of the veil being lifted, you are going to need some time for some healing is necessary in this. And the Spirit is trying to say, don't get bogged down in this past lack mindset here, this negative inner critic here, because there is an element to that where it's going to want to pop in and say it's to peace. But the Spirit is asking you to stay on top of that. Put that inner critic out in the cold here. You really don't need it. You really don't. And what it is saying is a fiction. It's not true. So don't buy what it's selling. Don't give it your attention, and it will silence itself. And then at the bottom we have the Queen of Cups here. So you are feeling very intuitive at this time. Like I said, it's kind of it's rolling, almost like a roll of thunder coming through the valley. As you can kind of hear it in the distance, and it's not necessarily this smooth, but it's like boom, 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 boom. You know, it's kind of that kind of energy, but very powerful. Something you can't ignore. But when you come into this this partnership with this past person, you are going to feel very in the flow here. And this is going to bring a lot of emotional stability your way. And it's like this cup that is being given here, and these cups that are being shared. It's like they're all this Queen of Cups energy here. Or it's like this is the most decorated cup in the deck. And as you see on either side, there are angels on both sides. So this is a divine cup that is being shared. And again, with the Queen of Cups, it's hard to differentiate where the water is that she's sitting by and her cape. Her cape looks very much like the water here. And so the water in tarot speaks of emotion. So you are wearing your emotions, and not in this forlorn way, but in this powerful way. You're kind of coming into this powerful energy, and you're coming into this dream come true here. Especially with this energy, feeling very content, very satisfied here in this dream come true. And this is really marking this new path for you here with the Page of Pentacles. So you're really stepping forward into these new opportunities. And again, your intentions and manifestations are just kind of rolling forward again like that thunder. Your intuition and your intentions are kind of this boom. So they're booming forward here. And then we have the Hangman. So, this is one of the cards that I would read in its reversal. Is this can mean enlightenment here? Uh, I'm supposed to read it both ways though. So this is also this stop, pause in this enlightenment mode, and really enjoy. Is it smelling the flowers? Enjoy this connection here. This is also asking you to really let go, because you're finding these new perceptions here. You're finding new ways to look at things here. You're also breaking these old patterns. So this inner critic, you are breaking this negative thought loop. You are breaking this. But in a sense, you are in this state of change, this metamorphosis. And this has a lot to do with your perception. Okay, I saw it underneath there, so I'm gonna have to take it. But then we have the Four of Pentacles here. So again, with your heart again and the crown chakra, these things being in alignment here, your energy moving forward is gonna feel very stable here. And I saw what was underneath here, so I've got to take it because it sheds some light. Try not to see what's underneath. Aha. So we have the Lover's card. So this past person that you're coming in contact with, I'm just going to throw it out that you're going to fall in love with this person here. This is not just a partnership, but a relationship where your energies are aligned with one another here. This is coming into a harmony. But this also speaks of a crossroad here. So when this veil is lifted, you definitely have a choice in the matter. You can stay in yesterday's truth, or you can step forward into where you're meant to be, what the divine has orchestrated all of this for you here. So we are going to go ahead and leave this reading here before I see the next card. All right. Cancers, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. This should be quite interesting. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Cancers, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.